The federal government's gun buyback program has hit a snag. Firearm owners are supposed to be able to take their weapons back to Canada post offices to send them in. But the Crown Corporation is refusing to take them. Heidi Rathjen is with Polytechnique and is a survivor of the massacre. Thank you so much for being here today, Heidi.
Thanks for having me.
So the gun owners are supposed to be able to apply for a special box that they can put their weapons into to send back. So it should look like any other parcel. But what do you make of Canada Post's reticence to do this?
Well, that's the thing. It's really hard to understand because it turns out Canada Post is the delivery service that has the most experience and the most expertise in delivering firearms. They deliver hundreds of firearms every single day. They have a whole process worked out, and it seems to be the same process that would be used for the buyback. So owners would apply to get a box, like a nondescript box. Nobody knows what's inside, and they bring it to the counter, just like thousands of other people do every day. And so nobody will know what's in the box, not even the clerks. And so it's difficult for us to understand why a Crown Corporation that does this every day could refuse to do what the government, like basically the government is just asking Canada Post to do more of what it's already doing. And so that's why we question the refusal.
Well, Canada Post says it's worried about its employees' security. Do you think they have a point there? I mean, a lot of post offices are saying like a pharmacy or something like that.
Yeah, but like I said, like people don't know what's in the box, what's being delivered, when they're coming. The buyback would be probably done over weeks and months. And so there's not necessarily going to be a big concentration of guns at one specific time that anybody would know about. That doesn't warrant for the government, for the government, Canada Post is part of the government, to back down on a public safety measure faced with, disgruntled groups of people who don't like a policy, especially a public safety policy.
Well, the buyback program, first a promise in 2019, then again in 2021 election. We're in 2024 now. How do you feel about how long this has taken to get to this point?
Yeah, very frustrating. It's been very long, and as you know, there's been a lot of fits and starts. It was difficult to get off the ground with the government wavering in the beginning, but since the 2021 election, the government has been firm on this. There's been no waffling. And on the whole question of assault weapons, I mean, we know the Liberal government tried to complete the ban because we have a partial ban. We don't have a total ban. They tried to, on assault weapons, they tried to complete it with with Bill C-21 that passed last December. And this is something that Canadians have been clear about. We do not want these weapons in our communities, and we're counting on the Liberals to deliver on this promise before the next election.
All right. Well, Heidi, thank you so much for joining us today to discuss this. Appreciate it.
Thanks again for having me.